Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Psukim of Bitachon, and the next several verses are all from the same Tehillim 23. Chav Gimel Aleph, the famous song that we sing by Shalashudis every week, Mizmor le Dovid Hashem Roi lo Echzar. This is a song of Dovid HaMelech. Now remember, Dovid HaMelech, even when he's on the run, even when he's being chased down, even when it looks like on all sides his life is falling apart, Dovid HaMelech cannot stop singing his praises to the Ribono Shel Olam. And he says, Hashem Roi, Hashem is my shepherd, Lo Echzar, I will not lack anything. What is a Roya? What is a shepherd? What is the Roya Tzayin? A shepherd's job is to watch over his flock, is to make sure that they are ample amount of grains and grass and the like for them to eat. As we know, the famous story with Moshe Rabbeinu. Moshe Rabbeinu was tested in the Tzayin. He was tested as a shepherd to see if he would be the one that would take care of Klal Yisrael. And the Midrash tells us that one day there was a little sheep, a shepsela, and it was running away from the flock. And Moshe Rabbeinu saw the sheep running, and he began chasing after it. And he saw the sheep running down to a water hole and started lapping up the water thirstily, quenching its insatiable thirst. And Moshe Rabbeinu walked over and he said, Shepsela, little sheep, if I would have known how thirsty you were, how much you wanted to drink, I would have lifted you on my shoulders, I would have carried you to the water to allow you to drink. Says HaKadosh Baruch Hu, if this is the way that you're going to take care of a little animal, a little tiny sheep, then I'm sure that I can trust you. You are guaranteed to take care of my children, Bnei Yisrael, and give them and provide for them and supply them with whatever they will need in Mitzrayim and in the Midbar, in the wilderness, as they wander around. And therefore, Moshe Rabbeinu, you will be the leader of the Jewish people because I trust in you that you are going to take care of them 100% of the way. Says Dovid HaMelech, Hashem Roya HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you are my shepherd. You are my master. You are the one that is watching over me, and you are providing me, and you are well aware of all of the needs that I have in my life. And therefore I trust in you, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that whatever I am lacking, you will provide. Whatever needs I have, you will take care of. Whatever wants, whatever desires, if they are the right thing for me and they are good for me, you certainly will make sure that they are filled in this world. And therefore, Lo Echzar, I will not lack a thing. As long as I recognize you as the shepherd, as long as I recognize you to be the one that takes care of all of the details and everything in my life, then Lo Echzar, I will never lack. Could you imagine a person walks around the world, he goes through life 70 years, 80 years, 100 years, 120 years, he never feels like he's lacking a single thing. Ezehu Asher, says the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, who is the wealthy man? Not the one with $1 billion in his account, not the one that can stand up in public world and buy Twitter for $40 million or $1 billion and go to SpaceX in the sky. That's not the rich man. Say Chazal, Ezehu Asher, who's a rich man? The rich person is Hasamech Bechelko, the person that is happy with their lot. How does a person with minimal amounts of resources walk around all the time happy with what they have? Because if you realize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the Raya, he is the shepherd, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu is providing for his flock everything that they need, and nobody never is lacking. So then I live every day of my life in the gentle and the loving embrace of the shepherd of Klal Yisrael, the Ribono Shel Olam. I trust in HaKadosh Baruch Hu that I have everything that I need in my life. Lo Echzar, I'm not lacking anything. And once that I'm not lacking, I don't want anything either. I'm not looking to try to fill up my life with more material objects and possessions. I'm not looking to try to get ahead in the world in areas that are not necessary for me. Why? Because I understand that if I have the greatest shepherd in the world, who's tending to the flock and watching over every little detail of my life, feeding me and nourishing me and providing for me and supplying me with my needs. Lo echzar, I lack nothing now, and lo echzar, I will never lack a single thing. Have a wonderful day.